Well, if you're the kid, then show me something.
Go. You looking for this?
Well, raise my rent.
Set in the Wild West, Blazing Saddles begins with a group of black railroad workers forced to labor under the blazing sun.
You were slaves. You sang like birds. Come on.
Among them is Bart, a quick-witted worker who manages to stay cheerful despite the harsh conditions. When the workers encounter a dangerous patch of quicksand while laying tracks, Bart and his friend Charlie rush to warn their white overseers, Taggart and Lyle. Instead of helping, the overseers save only the expensive handcar, leaving Bart and Charlie to sink. Bart's clever thinking saves them both, but his bold attitude toward the white foreman earns him a punishment. After striking Taggart in self-defense, Bart is arrested and scheduled to be hanged.
Baby.
Bart, don't do that. I said.
Meanwhile, in the nearby town of Rock Ridge, chaos brews. The entire town is populated by white settlers, all with the last name Johnson. They live peaceful, simple lives until they learn that their town lies directly in the path of a planned railroad expansion.
Now, I don't have to tell you, good folks, what has been happening here in our beloved little town.
To seize the land cheaply, the greedy state attorney general, Headley Lamar, devises a plan to drive the townspeople out. He sends Taggart and his gang to terrorize Rock Ridge, burning homes and causing havoc. The frightened citizens demand help from the governor, William J. Lepetiman, a vain, childish politician easily swayed by Lamar's manipulations.
Just sign right here, sir.
Thank you very much.
Headley suggests appointing a new sheriff to protect the town, secretly hoping the choice will destroy it from within. His twisted plan is to send a black sheriff, knowing the racist townfolk would revolt. The governor, oblivious to the scheme's cruelty, agrees. Headley arranges for Bart, now a prisoner, to be pardoned and installed as the new sheriff of Rock Ridge.
You gone berserk? Can't you see that man is a nit?
Bart arrives in town dressed sharply, full of confidence, only to be met with stunned silence and drawn guns. The townspeople are horrified that a black man has been appointed sheriff. Thinking quickly, Bart holds a gun to his own head and pretends he's been taken hostage. A clever act that confuses the mob and allows him to reach his office safely.
Shut up!
Inside, he meets the Waco Kid, a once famous gunslinger, now reduced to a drunken shell of himself, giving up gunfighting and spends his days sleeping off hangovers in the jail cell. Bart and the Waco Kid form an unlikely friendship.
Man, why you do that to yourself?
You don't really want to know that.
The kid, despite his past, recognizes Bart's intelligence and sense of humor. As they talk, Bart begins to understand the town's fear and prejudice, while Waco helps him find a way to win them over. Their bond becomes the heart of the story, two outcasts in a corrupt, divided world trying to bring justice to a town that doesn't trust them.
By the Honorable William J. Lepetiman.
Meanwhile, Headley Lamar grows furious that Bart is still alive and even starting to settle into his role. He hatches a new plan: send the outlaw Mongo, an enormous and violent brute, to kill the sheriff and destroy the town. Mongo arrives in Rock Ridge like a walking storm, knocking out horses and smashing through buildings. Bart, however, uses wit instead of violence. He distracts Mongo with a phony candy box that explodes, knocking the brute unconscious. The townspeople, astonished by Bart's bravery, start to soften slightly toward him. He locks Mongo in jail, where the big man reveals a childlike innocence beneath his rough exterior.
Don't know. Mongo only pawn.
When Bart treats him kindly, Mongo decides to join his side, giving the sheriff a powerful ally. Lamar, frustrated again, tries a different tactic. He enlists a seductive German performer named Lily von Schupp, the Teutonic Titwillow, to lure Bart into a trap. Lily performs her sultry cabaret song at the local saloon.
backstage, though Johnny's constantly surround me.
Drawing every man's attention. After the show, she invites Bart to her dressing room, pretending to seduce him. To her surprise, Bart's charm wins her over instead, and she genuinely falls for him.
Would you care for another Schnitzengruben?
No, thank you.
The plan backfires, leaving Lamar even more enraged. Realizing that brute force and seduction have failed, Lamar decides to assemble an army of thieves and lowlifes from across the frontier to attack Rockridge. He promises them land and money if they wipe out the town.
An army of the worst dregs ever to soil the face of the West.
As the gang prepares for their invasion, Bart and the Waco Kid learn of the plan and rush to warn the townspeople. Though still skeptical of Bart, the citizens finally agree to work with him to save their town. Bart leads the townspeople in a daring plan. They'll build a fake version of Rockridge out of wood and props designed to trick the outlaws and buy time.
All right, Sheriff. 24 hours.
With the help from the railroad workers, including Bart's friend Charlie, the townspeople work overnight to construct an entire replica town and line it with explosives. The teamwork begins to bridge the racial divide as white and black workers share laughs and respect for one another. By dawn, the fake town stands complete. Bart sets up mannequins dressed as the townspeople and positions everyone in hiding.
Well, they're through the toll.
When Lamar's army rides in, the decoys confuse them at first, but chaos quickly erupts. A massive battle breaks out between the gang and the defenders of Rockridge, with Bart and the Waco Kid leading the charge. Townspeople fight back bravely, using clever tricks, explosives, and quick thinking. As the battle intensifies, the action suddenly breaks the fourth wall. The fight spills out of the movie set and into the next studio of the Warner Brothers lot, disrupting the film of a lavish musical number. Dancers and actors scatter as the gunfight turns into an all-out brawl across multiple film sets.
What in the hell do you think you're doing here? This is a closed set!
The absurdity grows when the outlaws burst into the studio commissary, causing a massive food fight and total chaos. Amid the madness, Hedley Lamar escapes the studio, running for his life. Bart chases him all the way into the real world, where Lamar ducks into a theater, only to find Blazing Saddles itself playing on the screen. As Bart enters, he watches Lamar sit down and enjoy the movie, smugly thinking he's safe. But Bart approaches quietly and shoots him in the back.
All right. We'll settle it like men.
Ending his schemes once and for all. After the showdown, Bart returns to the film's world, riding back into Rockridge. The town now views him as a hero. The people who once despised him line the streets to cheer and thank him for saving them.
Oh, Bart!
Bart, having accomplished his mission, decides it's time to move on. He bids farewell to the Waco Kid and the townspeople, leaving behind a town forever changed by his courage and cleverness. As he rides away, the Waco Kid joins him, and together they head off into the desert, with the two climbing into a Cadillac and driving off toward the sunset.
Where are you headed, cowboy?
Nowhere special.
A hilarious and fitting finale that mocks the conventions of Western films while celebrating friendship, courage, and the fight against prejudice. Our journey through this classic has come to an end, but the nostalgia never stops. Hit subscribe for more retro movie adventures and drop a comment letting me know which movie we should revisit next.